Good evening, parents. As the president-elect for the PTA, I called this meeting so we could assess the after-school reading program that we have been helping with and funding. I would like to know if this program is successful enough to keep around. I plan to find if it is successful by measuring the 5 main ideas in reading at the beginning and ending of the program. If the 5 main ideas have progressed throughout the program within the child's reading, I plan to keep it. If not, I would like to find a program that helps our children's reading grow. The 5 main ideas, otherwise known as our variables in this testing or research, is 1. Phonemic awareness, which is knowing that words are made up of smaller parts. 2. Phonics, which is knowing that letters have sounds. And 3. Fluency, being able to read quickly with understanding after the reading. 4. Vocabulary, which is understanding what words mean. And 5. Comprehension, which is understanding what you have read. I plan to measure these through a case study. I believe that a case study is the best way to get accurate and in-depth data. With the permission from the parents, you guys, I would like to poll a boy and a girl at random from each grade to be tested through a Dibbles testing. The Dibbles testing will measure only the 5 main ideas I talked about earlier. These students would also be monitored by their teachers while they're going through the program. This is the best way to research because it has both genders, so we are not gender biased, but it also has age and education level changes. That way we cannot be biased because we have all grades. However, there would be some intervening variables. For example, our reading program would stay the same, which would be the independent variable. But people would argue that the student's study would be the dependent variable and the higher grade level would be the intervening variable. Another example would be that gender would be the intervening variable, because it would seem that one gender is better at the program than the other, when in fact it could just be their reading level. There are some biases that come along with this research. They would be what the child's reading level is to start off with in the first place. If a teacher has used this program before and they do not like it, so they decide to change rules or get rid of them, so it is not the program exactly. And third, whether a student just doesn't like reading. Putting aside the intervening variables and biases, a case study is the best way to go to see if the after-school reading program we are funding and helping is successful enough to keep. I have learned from this assignment that case studies are great ways to research because you can knock out some bias while going in depth for accurate data.